Good morning, everybody. It is 4 a.m. Typical start to my day. And check out the traffic at 4 a.m. Better than EDSA in Manila. Welcome to Bell Media. Morning.
Happy Friday.
Makeup area. Good morning, Luis Alvarez.
Hello.
Back room. Here's where I keep all my suits. No barong though. I gotta get a barong. Okay, here's a little behind the scenes tour of our studio. That's Carrie. That's Jimmy, our floor director, and my lovely host, Carrie Adams. Okay, tell us about your Filipino connection.
Oh my goodness. I had a Filipino nanny for probably 9 years, taking care of my 2 children, and she became such a part of my family. I love her so much. She was great in the kitchen. One of my favorite things that she would do would put cut up hot dogs in everything. And she had scissors sometimes, and she would use it to cut the food for the kids. At first I thought, what is she doing? But it was quite clever. It worked every time. I love her.
Target line 719 on a Friday, so get you set for the weekend, and it's going to be a different weekend than it has been this week. You got that low pressure center.
Hey, I found a barong. Hope you enjoyed the tour of CTV. Here's a bit of my Filipino background. My mom was born in Quezon City. She met my dad at UP, and they eventually immigrated to Canada, Victoria, BC in 1969. I was born in 1973, and I was so blessed to grow up with so many loving Filipino relatives in Victoria. Also had relatives in New York. So as you can imagine, lots of family reunions, lots of get-togethers, lots of food. So it was very, very much an influence on me, my Filipino roots. I was also part of the VFCA, the Victoria Filipino Canadian Association, where my mom was a folk dance instructor. So yes, I learned how to dance the Tin Acclaim. So what aspects of Filipino culture, values, and traits have developed me as a person? Well, first off, the famous constant sunny disposition of Filipinos. I always get, how come you're never in a bad mood? But I love to employ that same kind of positive outlook in all things, whether it's at work or at home, especially during this pandemic. Always look at the bright side. Other common Filipino traits: hard work, sacrifice, generosity, and service. I'm lucky that I have a job in which I get to be involved with many charitable organizations. It always feels great to give back and serve your community. And finally, my 3 all-time favorites that are very Filipino: family, food, and travel. As I mentioned, I adore my extended family, and I really have been missing my relatives during the pandemic and can't wait to reconnect. Travel, I have this goal of visiting 50 countries by the age of 50, and I still have a few to go and cannot wait to get back on that airplane. And of course, save the best for last, food. Every Filipino loves to eat. Kain na! I have never met a lumpia that I didn't like or love. My name is Jason Pires, and I am proudly Filipino.